are doing the Mewtwo every week EX raid passes. First thing right off the bat, drop me a comment. How many Mewtwo's do you have? I want to see how efficient you guys are at getting the Mewtwo's every single week for the EX passes. If you don't have that many, that's okay. Just drop me a comment and let me know how many you would like to get and if you would like to get them weekly. So here we go, breaking down how to get a Mewtwo per week, EX gym raid invitations on the simplest terms, the easiest terms, and to have the most fun and to probably get the most Mewtwo's you've ever had in your life. Welcome to the Trainer Club, guys. Here we go. What is going on, my Pokey peeps? I told you that I was gonna come at you with a how to get an EX pass every single week, and that is exactly what we are doing right now. We are heading to get an EX raid pass because tomorrow the EX raids are coming out. So let me break down and show you how to make sure to get your EX raid passes every single week in Pokemon Go. So we just arrived. This gym is absolutely rough for reception. We really honestly get terrible reception. So as I'm trying to load here, I'm going to break down the strategy of how to get EX passes every single week. It's pretty simple if you know the pattern and if you know when they're coming out. This week's EX pass is tomorrow. So the passes always, unless they break it, will come out the day before. And it usually happens around noon, although it is about 5 o'clock here now in Atlanta. But usually they come out around noon, the gyms will pop, and the passes will push around 2 or 3. So right now it is a late one. They haven't released, but the Ryan Park sponsor sign, which we are at right now, popped an egg at about 4:40. So we came over here to do this raid. We have a bunch of people, and now I am going to go into the raid. We're going to beat the raid. You don't have to catch the Pokemon to get an EX pass. A lot of people ask about that question, but you do have to finish the raid. So you have to do some damage and the raid has to be completed. You don't have to catch the Pokemon. You can run from the Pokemon and it can be any tier level. It doesn't matter the tier, but the key is to time up the day before to hit the gyms that are EX eligible. And you might ask, what gyms are those? Number one, we are talking about the gyms that are sponsored. So we have the Starbucks and the Sprint in the United States. And then we also have the big park gyms that have popped EX raids before. You're gonna have to talk to people in your area if you do not know what these gyms are. Usually you will know if you play often and you raid often. Everybody knows what the gyms are. And the ones that have passes for tomorrow will not have EX raids all week. They won't have any raids all week. That is a dead gym for the week until the EX raid happens. So if there's two next to each other, one is not popping any raids. That one has the EX raid. You gotta find out from somebody when that EX raid is. Look on the internet, people push it out when the EX raids are for the week. And then do raids the day before and even throughout the week before, but most importantly, the day before around noon. 11 to noon is the best time to do those raids, and then we will get the EX raid. So I'm going to battle this gym as I continue to lag and continue to lag, and let's see if I can continue my streak for 100% catch rate on Registeel to make sure to hit that. All right, guys, so I am going to be throwing here. My timing is good. Everything's feeling good, except this gym lags quite a bit. For whatever reason, there is absolutely no reception at this gym. So I am having a little bit of trouble with that. So I'm gonna speed up this whole process for you so you can see me hit my excellent throws on this guy. And as you see, the gym lag, it constantly makes you shut off your phone and restart the app. For whatever reason, it is almost a dead zone. So here we go, restarting the app. We're able to jump back in as soon as this loads. And that was one of the reasons I wasn't able to film. So here we go, right back into the raid, and we are going straight for the excellent throws. I'm going to reset the circle just to make sure that it's in the right direction, and he already has a berry on him. Boom, there we go, excellent throw again. So I'm pretty dialed in by this point that Registeel is going to get hit with excellent throws. So here's another one, and I will actually miss one of these guys, unfortunately, for excellent throws. Not the guy, but we'll see if we catch this one. I was actually holding the phone to the side trying to position it to get the best service, and I didn't hit the excellent throw, so that's okay. So here we go, sped up again. I am back on track, trying to keep that 100% catch rate. I so far do have it. I haven't done all that many Registeels, but I am continuing to keep up as many as I possibly can. I think it would be pretty cool to have 100% catch rate for a legendary. So not really conserving, but I am trying my hardest to make sure that I hit all the excellent throws I can and to make sure I catch as many as I can to continue my streak. And there it is. So we got that one, continued my streak, over 20 now, and let's see if we get that EX raid pass. All right, so we did get that. A little rough. The reception is terrible here. Like I said, I was able to catch it, but I was not able to film and catch at the same time. So we are just gonna have to plug that in like that, and that's how you're gonna have to see that. So we are headed to the gym now. It's about 5:15. When I get out, I am expecting to see an EX raid of gyms and passes go out. So when I get out, I will jump back on here and let you guys know the rain has subsided, which is solid. It was pouring on the way over here, but now we are just strictly focused on those EX raids. So it's time to hit the gym. Keep your health up. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, so we just got finished at the gym and the Mewtwo passes are not here yet. So I am hoping that I hit the right gym, because you have to hit the right gym in order to get an EX pass. So we are going to wait a little bit longer and then see if we get the EX pass, because we should. The gym was active. It is an EX eligible gym that gets a pass just about every other week, and it did not have it last week because it was popping raids. So that's one of the keys. So I'm going to check back in with you in a few minutes, as soon as I hear, maybe in about 30 minutes to an hour, to see if we got that EX pass so that my theory can uphold, and that's how I get my Mewtwo's every single week. All right, guys, the push notification just came through. It is confirmed we did get the EX pass. So let me break this down to you how it goes every single time, just in case you didn't get it the first time, as a review. Number one, you need to know what day the pass is on. So if it is on a Thursday, we are going to be raiding on a Wednesday to get the passes, not for this Thursday, but for the next week. So you will always qualify for the next week. Once the passes are out, you cannot get qualified to the passes for that week. So it's going to be the next week that we're qualifying for. So I would notice what gyms they are. They're going to be sponsored gyms in the US, that's Starbucks and Sprint, and then big park gyms that have already got EX passes. So those are the gyms to look out for, and they cycle typically. So you'll have, like, let's say you have 2 Sprint stores. One will have 1 week, and then typically I'm saying, not always, but usually the next one will have it the following week. So if one has not been popping a raid and you don't know anybody that has a pass and it hasn't popped a raid for 3 days, any raids, you know that gym already has an EX pass for it. So you're going to want to hit the active gym. And the strategy is, if you want to be super efficient and not raid each and every day for it, you raid the day before it, anywhere from 11 a.m. I mean, it can go 10 a.m. anywhere, the whole entire day. You want to hit every raid you possibly can, or at least one raid at that active EX gym. And this is how we have over 24 Mewtwo's, because we do this strategy every single week and it works every single time. So I'm telling you, take this strategy, do that, continue to do that every single week, flip back and forth, know the passes are. Once you get a pass, you know the day before you have to raid for the next time, and then every single time you will be getting Mewtwo's, and you will be able to have a chance to get more, and the more we get, the better IVs we can potentially get, and the more fun candy and everything in between we can get. So congratulations if you got an EX pass. If you don't, or you need one, or you want more, this is the strategy to do. Please like, share, and sub to anybody that needs this information, because this is the Trainer Club. You know what we do here if you're a part of it. We get what we need efficiently and quickly and have the most fun doing it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.